Why, hello there. My name is Matt Walker, and hello again. I am once again introducing part two of our annual Bitsmas tradition. Hopefully, you have already listened to part one and you kind of know what's happening, but this is a little different than our normal episodes. Usually, we start off with an improv concept and then we riff off of that and then talk about it and blah, blah, blah. But this one, we are just doing jokes and bits the whole time. We set the thing to an hour and cut the thing in half, and here are part one and part two. Before we start, just wanted to thank you guys again for listening. Um, it means the world to us, and we're very excited for next year and providing more and more stuff for y'all. And wanted to also thank the Podfix Network for being super supportive of the show and supportive of all our endeavors. Keith and Chris over there, everybody else, my God, there's some amazing shows. So check out the podfixnetwork.com. Highly recommend some of these things. You'll know the ones. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed our last part of the annual holiday Bitsmas tradition. I already forgot what it's called. Annual Bitsmas tradition. Enough to at least be listening to this part two of that same tradition. So please enjoy the episode. I want to tell all the cowboys out there that they
Listening on
helped
the
us
ranch.
get to 500, more than 500 all-time downloads in just, when did we start this? August?
2015 or
Yeah,
Yeah, it's taken us this long to do 21 episodes.
we do about 2 episodes a year.
what is time, right?
There's a lot of production value that goes into these that people don't realize.
A lot of editing on the back end.
So what a lot of
Yeah.
people don't. So actually, I guess if you don't mind, Matt, maybe peel back the curtain,
Sure.
kind of to end the year and sort of talk.
Do you want me to
about
talk about my setup back here?
No. Just talk about how the process works and.
Sure.
Well, in the first 5 episodes of the show, Jeff wasn't on it. Like that was actually a recreation of his voice for the first 5 eps, and then we finally got him in ep 6 to actually be on the show proper. It was a really big get.
I'm sure a lot of cowboys didn't realize that was AI.
Yeah. No. So I do want to explain some of the machinery behind me that
and
captures
we don't have to
the sound.
necessarily get into that, but we could talk about how what a lot of cowboys at home might not know is that a script for an episode can take up to 3 years, and we usually have a staff of over 40 writers working on each individual script.
It's very true. It's very true.
Yeah, we shoot primarily on the volume, which is a pretty big deal. It takes a lot of effort. So like that really, like the stunning vistas that are part of our show, you don't see them. But
right. Well, it's kind of the thing that takes the longest with the editing is actually removing the audio from the video.
Yeah, you would think we would have found a better way to do it, but we send it to a guy named Brandon.
Who, he actually
does
digitally removes the video.
And then he sends it back to us in a zip file, and then we take care of it.
It's an expensive endeavor. Post-production, my God, expensive. Oof. It's tough, and I do want to talk about this vinyl pressing machine behind me.
And so one of the things I think that really drives production, though, is that we're able to have kind of a constant wheelhouse of celebrity guests that we pull in, different political figures.
Yeah, unfortunately, they haven't really made the cut with the episodes thus far. Like we had Lauren Boebert.
Yeah.
We had Marjorie Taylor Greene.
You can do it.
We had John Boehner. That was an interesting episode. But of course, their audio just didn't come through right after the editing
We're dedicated
process,
to quality, and that's what always comes first for our cowboys. I mean, we've sacrificed tons of content just to make sure that only the real gems come through.
So much. We had an exclusive with Rush Limbaugh before he died, so that was big. But of course, that's lost to the
Again, yeah.
archives.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. We lose a lot, and it's a big surprise because every episode is shot using Dolby Atmos technology just for the best sound quality possible. And it's like you'd think that we wouldn't lose as much as we do, but
Well, yeah, because once it gets ripped from the video, then it has to be sent to mono,
yeah.
because then it's easier to edit that way. Um, which I keep asking. I keep saying, can we just record to mono? But I agree with our sound engineer, who says that we're going to lose fidelity. We're going to
Yeah,
lose
I
the
mean,
fidelity.
it's like, why if we have the Dolby Atmos equipment, we're gonna go Dolby Atmos.
Yeah.
So
If
And,
we are renting the Mandalorian's LED volume, then why not use it?
right, when you say sound engineer, you're referring to the entire team, right?
Yeah,
Well, the head sound engineer who does
Sure.
divvy up the tasks to the 40 plus workers that we have in there.
Plus the in-house band, plus the Foley artist team, plus,
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know if you guys know this, but the music that you hear in each episode is a live band. It's actually Bruce Springsteen and the E
Yeah.
Street Band. It's
Yeah.
the E Street Band. It's not Bruce Springsteen, because
Yeah,
we don't need a singer.
every episode has just like a full backing. It's just really annoying because when we do our pass through for copyrights, we have to remove a lot of it because it would ding us. We would get dinged on the copyright strikes. So
And the other thing that costs so much for us is the stand-ins that we have pretty regularly on the show. Whenever one of us needs to use the restroom or something, the stand-in will
Right.
come in.
we
and
use a
take
lot of the
place.
cast of The Mandalorian because they're there
Mhm.
already. So like Pedro Pascal, he's a stand-in. The puppet that they use for Baby Yoda, he's a stand-in.
That's,
You guys have all met Werner Herzog before.
yeah.
He's actually had some lines in on the episodes in the past, but yes, he's also Bill Burr.
Yeah.
True,
Yeah.
true cowboy heads will know that the puppet is typically a stand-in for Matt Walker.
Yeah,
The
which
resemblance is uncanny, like from an aerial view. Like
it's
if you,
it's pretty wild.
yeah,
Yeah,
Um,
if we didn't filter out that video, if we didn't remove the audio from the video, I mean, it would be you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
right.
yeah,
Um, yeah. So we just wanted to peel the curtain back and let you guys, let you, the Cowboys, know that we're grinding away on this bad boy. This bad boy is grinding away. It is a well-oiled machine that is just oil, baby, pumping oil
yeah.
out of the earth into our pockets. We're stock optioning much, but we need it to pay for many of the services that we're going into, and that's why I wanted to let you guys know that plot in Texas that we've been looking at, it's ours, baby. We can start
Yeah.
drilling tomorrow.
Oh, perfect.
So Wallares will
Perfect.
be, we will begin drilling tomorrow. For those of you who have invested in Wallares team stock, you're going to be seeing a return on those dividends very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think now is actually a good time to go over again the Patreon goals. And about the rewards that you're going to receive now if you've already contributed to the campaign. So
Yeah. So
level one-
$5.
yeah, $5 donors. You get a signed calendar from all of us. That's the Walrus calendar. It's really good.
But not all autographs on one calendar. Just to be
No,
clear.
you got to. It's like you got to collect them all kind of
Yeah.
thing. Really incentivizes that up to $10 though. We have a really good reward for $10 as well. It's a pair of Chucks. That's pretty good.
The calendar
And the calendar.
and the previous tier. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And the previous.
We don't want you walking around with Chuck Taylors not knowing what day it is.
What about donors that have given $50?
You can technically own Jeff for a week.
Yeah. Not a lot of people. We're hoping not too many people do that, just through like scheduling reasons. But
Have you been?
I've been
doing that, Jeff?
contacted at just different hours of the night. I'll get calls.
What are they asking for?
Come here now. Come here. Get over here. wake up.
It's mostly it's mostly MILFs in that tier, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, a lot of MILFs. Yeah.
Yes.
For $100, you get to be an audio producer for an episode. So like we send you all the raw audio, and then you send us back a completed episode. That's a pretty good tier. That's $100.
And then from there, we just get into the thousands. 1,000 gets you $100. A calendar, the Chuck Taylor's Own Jeff for a day.
The gift for 1,000 is $100.
$100 back. It's 10% right back to you.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's the quickest way to get
Why wouldn't
money
we
back.
just make
actually.
it? Why wouldn't we just make it a $900
Well,
tier?
Patreon likes round numbers.
Yeah.
It's good for the algorithm.
900
Okay.
is famously an odd number.
Yeah, 900 is not. Yeah, we don't want that. We want 1,000.
And of course, as we all know, the $15,000 tier, you get to ride in the Wallares helicopter.
Yeah, which the $15,000 goes straight to buying the helicopter.
The helicopter, yeah.
We're hoping to get at least 10 people in that tier before.
Because we want a nice helicopter. That's the thing. I don't want to cheap out on the helicopter. I'd like to have.
And this is really on you, cowboys at home.
Yeah, I blame
what's
you.
going on?
I blame you guys a lot for my
Everything.
problems.
It's like, do you not want us to have a helicopter? I don't understand.
Look, we were in Nashville. We were in. I was in Omaha.
And you can
You're
feel
in
free to add a
Chicago.
comment, jump in the Discord, and let us know if you do or don't want us to have a helicopter, because we're looking to hear back.
Just be easier to get to all of our bookings, if we had a helicopter.
Ugh, it'd just be so nice to do these festivals that we pay to get in.
So, do we want to maybe go through some of the guests that we have here in the
maybe.
studio today?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I mean, they're here, so we might as well.
Okay, well, first on the list, if I remember correctly, to sort of kind of bring in the new year, and each of these guests, I think, are going to say a little something about the year and maybe bring in the new year. Give us some wishes for 2023. And first on this list is it's Werner Herzog.
Hello, it is very good to see both of you. And Matthew's behind me.
Yeah,
Well,
thanks for coming back to the show, Werner.
It's always a pleasure to be on the show with you, Wallares. I have a question for you.
for who?
May I ask?
Sure,
Well,
yeah.
sure. We can probably figure it out.
Wonderful. I would like to know where the name Wallares comes from, and how I too can have a Wallares type name.
You see, for most improv teams, they actually get their name by their first trial they face together. And our first trial that we faced together was killing a walrus. And we're not good at spelling.
That seems like something that you could remedy at any point. You could just name it the right spelling because you recognize that it's not correct, yes?
It's illegal.
Well-
It's like we've already printed the T-shirts, so.
Plus, Werner, you asked how a improv name, or Mr. Herzog, I apologize. You asked how a improv name is developed. I mean, I don't think you're really in this place to judge here.
Well, I am trying to get into improv comedy.
Well, have you done like a lot of scenes or maybe some short form or something like that?
I have done Zip Zap Zop exclusively, and I enjoy it very much.
Well, how about we could just while we have you here, maybe to kind of end the year, we could do a quick scene if you wanna maybe do a scene, just like
Perhaps
something
that
normal.
would be a
small-
wonderful
short.
decision. Perhaps that would be one.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah. I'll initiate the scene, Werner or Mr. Herzog, and you can jump in as
You can call me Werner. That is what my father calls me.
Is your father still alive, Mr. Herzog? I mean, I apologize. I guess.
Did you just ask him if his
Yeah,
father
I don't
was
know.
alive, Jeff?
That is kind of
Faux
rude. I
pas.
apologize.
That is a faux pas. You have committed a faux pas upon me. You wicked, wicked man.
Well, do you still want to do the scene?
Of course, I love improv. It is very fun.
Okay, so okay, Christian, give me a location here.
Sure. You are in an elevator.
Okay, we're in an elevator. Can maybe just where are we going?
Up.
Okay, thank you. It's
This
sure.
elevator is excruciatingly moving at a fast speed in the upwards direction, sir.
Yeah, it's always killer in the morning. I got a lot of meetings to get to.
Yes, meetings are the thing at which the blood of man is bequeathed upon. I am at my floor. Goodbye.
Okay. So,
And
Werner.
scene.
Hello.
That was good.
I am a woman getting on the elevator.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
It goes on.
Sure. Okay.
It continues.
Well, hi. What floor are you going to?
This one. Goodbye.
um.
And scene.
No.
That was
So
a good scene.
Yeah. I just.
Well,
yeah,
I'm
that was
glad you
pretty
agree.
good. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
Glad you agree. Well, oh, why did no one tell me my fly was open?
We're used to it by now.
My long
Yeah, we
schlong
saw.
is dangling like a pendulum on a grandfather clock.
I just thought that was a creative choice. I didn't even realize.
Yeah,
Yes. I mean,
we
I
all-
painted it gold, sure.
Well, it was wonderful having you in the studio, Werner, as always. And
Toodaloo, it is very pleasant to be present for this. Goodbye.
yeah, wonderful.
Cool. See you in season 2, Werner.
So that was good. That was Werner Herzog.
Werner, was his dick out?
You never say anything to him when he's here. I feel like it's really rude.
I'm like stunned that his dick is out every time. It's like,
I feel like you of
Yeah.
all people should, be okay with that by now.
look, just because I yell at Charlie Brown balloons and dance around with,
Yeah.
whatever.
You're naked
Yeah.
a lot, Matt.
Yeah. It's as God made me.
So next on our list, and it is a very long list. I definitely remember everyone we invited. We have in the studio today. Oh, Mr. FAO Schwartz. Maybe one of you can have a question
Yeah,
for
no,
Mr.
please
FAO
please
Schwartz?
have a seat, Mr. Schwartz. Have a seat. Why don't you
Oh,
have a seat?
thank you. Thank you. It's me, FAO Schwartz.
You know, I always forget, Mr. Schwartz, how exactly like Jeff you sound.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that about me. I'm a very large man, and Jeff, well, he's a very good boy. Have you been good boys this year?
I hope so. I hope.
I hope so. Wait, are you like doing Santa Claus now?
No,
Mr. Schwartz?
I'm Mr. FAO Schwartz. Well, I'm a toy man, so I always ask all the boys and girls if they've been good.
FAO Schwartz is like Daniel Plainview from There Will Be Blood. This is my son HW. I'm a toy man.
I've never seen that movie. I'm FAO Schwartz.
Yeah, sure. FAO Schwartz.
Can I call you FAO?
Sure, why not?
It's pronounced Fow. So Fow, what's your favorite toy?
Well, I'm a big fan of Polly Pocket.
Why?
They're so small.
What about small things do you enjoy? Why is that a thing?
I'm a very big man, Mr. Walker, and it's funny to me. It's funny how small things can be. It's a contrast sort of thing. I've gotten into improv a lot lately, and I'm starting to find the funny in a lot of the world around me.
Oh, Christian, maybe you would like to do a quick scene with Fow.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, can you give us a location?
How about an elevator? But
Okay,
it's
where
but
we
this,
going?
This one's going down.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hey,
Ooh,
is this
long
your
day.
elevator?
Yeah, it's going down. If you'd like to join.
Fantastic. I will also ride in this elevator. You look like a good little boy.
Yeah, I am. I've been good this year.
Seems problematic.
Well, I wonder if you'll be getting any toys.
I sure hope so. Golly.
I don't like the tone.
Can I would actually like to stop this scene. I'm not. I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of
Fao,
support.
I'm gonna be honest, Fao.
I'm not getting a lot of support.
Doing probably like miles better than our other team. Would you like to join Wallares? Jeff, I'm sorry, but you can fuck off.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if we're gonna get the money that FAO Schwartz brings in, I feel like,
I mean, he sounds just like him. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
I would be very surprised if you choose me over Jeff because he's such a good little boy and he's so smart and very friendly. And
sure,
so,
but that'll really only affect us in the live shows. Like, they're for the purpose of podcast recording, no difference.
yeah, and
Like, you're massive. Like, you're bigger, way bigger than him, obviously.
yeah, all right,
True.
fine. I'll stick around and I'll do the rest of the show.
okay. Do you mind if we call you Jeff on
And just
behalf of the show?
Not acknowledge
Yeah.
that you are, in fact, FAO Schwartz.
It'll get confusing for me, but sure, I don't mind.
okay. Well,
Oh,
see
there
you,
goes-
Jeff.
There goes original Jeff. He's
Oh my God, he got raptured.
he's yes.
Well, he is a good little boy, so
Don't make fun of my voice.
no, I I just what is your voice just saying the words "good little boy" a thing that you said?
Oh, and this gives me a good out because Jeff was raptured with the list of guests. So if one of you could,
Well, actually, I do have one guest that couldn't make the show earlier when we actually were planning on having them on. So I said, let's have them on this time.
oh,
And-
absolutely.
And Christian, you know this guy. It's it's a old British jailer named Greg.
Thank you for having me on the show. I'm Greg. I am.
Oh yes, so we are to understand that you are a old-timey British jailer.
That's right. I'll keep a jail.
So what does that mean? You keep it?
I'll keep it. I jail people.
You physically put them in and keep them in, or
Yeah, that's right, sir. I do. That's right.
that seems like something the bars would do.
The bars.
The bars would keep them in the jail.
I don't appreciate your jokes. I take my job very seriously.
Yeah. Hey, do you do improv or something, or are you just gonna?
I never have before, but I can give it
Yeah,
a
you want to
try.
do a scene?
Sure.
All right, Matt. Where are we?
You're in an elevator.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That
and,
All right.
in the future moves side to side.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay.
all right, it's future elevator. Hey, hello. How are you?
I am doing fine. How are you?
Boy,
Great accent.
I'm doing okay. I'm really struggling.
Yes, I have never been on an elevator that goes side to side.
Yeah,
Such a good accent.
I don't think I
So good.
can stick with this job anymore, and I'm just really, I can't. It
That
just
sounds
gets
very
harder every
hard,
day.
buddy. I understand what you're going through.
So this is good. I'm glad that we have FAO Schwartz, a guy who's never done improv really, doing improv with a guy that's never done improv before and is doing an American accent. Just wanted to tell the listeners that.
Did I do a good job, sir?
Scene's not over. Don't break character.
Hey, hold on. No,
Oh, I'm
scene's over. Scene's over. Why'd you call me sir like that? You
Oh,
sounded more like a butler than an old-timey jailer.
I'm just being polite. I'm only mean to the people who are jail against their will.
Oh, that's kind of seemed like the guys you should be nice to.
Nope, I'm mean.
What if you were caught in jail?
I never would be. The system's rigged, and I'm part of it.
Oh, I guess, yeah, if you were thrown in jail, you'd just let yourself out.
Who watches a watchman? It's me.
I'm just picturing this guy being tossed in jail with the keys and being like, ah, rats. Clink, kink.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Oh, those were our three guests that we had. Werner Herzog, FAO Schwartz, and an
and a
old-timey British jailer.
Jailer. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was good. I liked.
Yeah, you
Oh, and
would
there
have
he
liked. You
goes.
would like
Oh,
him.
he's leaving now. Just so
Oh,
everyone knows,
He
he's
has to
gone.
go back to, perpetuate the prison system.
yeah, yeah. It's a dark time in American history.
I wish we could have
when
had Regis
British
And
Philbin.
British
jailers.
history.
I wish we could have had Regis Philbin on.
We can if you want. He's
Now you
here.
canceled.
I don't know. You really want to?
He's always here. We can always have him on. He
Yeah,
literally. I
I'm
don't know
just
why
worried-
he.
I mean, he's on boom mic though,
Yeah.
so he's busy.
Everyone
just-
thinks he's dead. He's just not. He's here. I don't know why.
I'm just worried Cowboys have kind of had their fill.
Hello, it's good to see you.
Shut up, Regis. Stay on the boom. Stay on the boom, Regis.
Would you like to be a millionaire?
Stay on the boom.
He's getting close to the mic, Matt.
No, I'm not letting him. It's okay. I put up a
Okay.
glass. I put up one of those COVID glass things.
Mm.
Take this COVID glass down, would you? I don't even know if that's a good Regis Philbin. I feel like I'm
It's
phoning it in.
It's
You think we got? You think we got a
You're
bad
phoning
Regis
a
on our
friend it
hands?
in.
I don't think this is actually Regis Philbin. No, I am. Who wants to be a cajillionaire?
Yeah,
It's not
Regis wouldn't.
cajillionaire.
Regis knows that his numbers.
Yeah, millionaire, billion. Didn't they do a billionaire?
Who wants to be a billionaire?
Did
There's
they
no
do that
fucking
once?
way
I
they
think
did that.
They did that once.
There's no
No
fucking
way,
way.
Matt.
They did Who Wants to Be a Billionaire. No one's giving away $1 billion.
That's more
I
than
think they did it.
999 times Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
They could do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and have 1,000 winners and not give away $1 billion.
Hold on.
There is no way. Who would even be able to run that competition? Who can give away $1 billion?
Forbes. There's a quiz that says there's a Forbes quiz. It says quiz : who wants to be a billionaire?
Well, that's just a question. That's not a game show. That's just,
Test your knowledge against
That
the
is a
world's
yes or no
wealthiest people.
question.
Oh my god, I'm gonna take this right now, just to see what I get.
I mean, we could use the money, so yeah, go for it.
All right, so here's question 1. So this is on the quiz. Who wants to be a billionaire? Which of the following billionaires has never been the richest person in the world? How
Okay.
is this going to help me?
Well, I mean, if it gets us the $1 billion, I don't know.
Bill
That
Gates,
just did-
Elon Musk, Carlos Slim, and Mark Zuckerberg.
I want to say Carlos Slim because I think he's not real, but it's
They have a picture for him, but I don't know if it's a fake
It's his-
picture.
but
is
it's
it
an
there's a
AI
silhouette of a man
generated-
in a trench coat and a
Yeah.
It's AI generated, but it looks real.
Wow, it's Mark Zuckerberg.
Who's Carlos Slim?
Owner of Slim Jims, maybe?
The
So-
fastest gun in the West.
Again,
Carlos.
Matt, we can't just if we're going back to the Jeff Zium earlier in the year, and this of course is a callback because it's the end of the year show. We can't
Sure.
really say anything disparaging the Zuckerberg name.
Sure.
Okay, continue your bit.
I was just gonna say, billionaires are like notoriously ugly. Each one of these people is ugly as shit.
Well, if they were getting laid through natural means, they wouldn't have the need for that much money.
This is true. Which billionaire was famously rejected 30 times when applying for jobs, including by KFC, before founding an
Oh,
e-commerce
Colonel
giant?
Sanders.
Yeah, I really
is.
loved his chicken-based e-commerce website. It was really
It's got to
good.
be the eBay guy, but this guy's head is so long.
How
There-
long is
No,
it?
it's this other guy who has a very short head.
How short is
It was pretty short. He looked like former meth addicts. That's terrible. Where they have no teeth. and
Who
stuff,
is
so their
it?
face
Who is
like-
this?
His name
who
was
is-
Jack Ma.
Oh, you don't know Jack Ma?
No.
He was also an English teacher.
Why is he a billionaire? I'm sorry. What'd he do?
Alibaba.
I think he said eBay. Or
Hmm.
no, it didn't say eBay. It said
Nope.
something else. It didn't say
He's-
Alibaba. It said it's a different business.
He's the head of what? Like
He
I know
might
this.
be now, but it was the
No,
business
not anymore because he
founded.
stepped down.
It was the business he founded.
Mm.
He probably founded something
Pinterest.
before that.
Taobao.
Dude, I don't know. I'm not on the website
I think it
anymore.
was Tumblr.
I'm not searching it again. All right. Well, this was an awful way for this to end. Awful. Now I'm just mad at billionaires.
I mean, yeah, as we all should be.
Those
And
ugly
season
shits.
2 is all about how we take them down. That's the
Yeah.
arc of season 2. It's
Season 2 of our show is an expose style journalism show.
yeah. There's a
about
lot of really twists
billionaires.
and turns. It's really good. Like it's edge of your seat content.
You
It's-
won't believe what happens at Enron.
Yeah. Yeah, we go deep undercover. It's like we use our improv skills to like actually, to
We go undercover at Enron, and we're like, it took us forever to find it. Turns out, doesn't exist anymore.
yeah, it's the weirdest second season pivot of any show of all time. It goes from
Oh my God, we have to do this now. This is going to be a bonus episode next year.
bonus
Oh, my
episode.
Lord.
It's the expose.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a premium.
Incredibly well written, hard hitting journalism
100%.
episode.
100%.
We're gonna get an Emmy for it.
Damn, guys. Well, we're coming up on an hour. You got any final bits of wisdom for our final episode of this season?
Well, I just hope that everyone in the new year can really take a second and, really browse the Wallares financial section of our website.
Yeah.
Because there's
Familiarize yourself, because it's
there's a lot of good stuff there,
yeah,
guys.
there's stuff coming up.
Yeah.
And I know, from where you're
Q4
sitting,
isn't over. Q4 isn't over.
for those of you at home who are saying like I can't do it, I can't put that kind of money together, Wallares has plans. We have solutions for that, and we can make sure that going into Q1 of 2023, you are ready. It doesn't need to stop at just savings. We have all sorts of ideas.
We have loans. We have
Loads.
mortgages.
We
We
have a
have-
credit card coming out next year.
It's gonna be great.
You'll be able to get Sky Miles with us. Spirit, Alaskan,
Just those two.
Frontier.
Spirit and Alaskan.
Frontier.
Frontier cut us off. They didn't
Yeah,
want
we
it.
couldn't get Frontier. It's
Oh.
now, it's quite two different options. Spirit, Alaska,
Discounts on movie tickets,
but not first
Cashback.
run. Nothing first run.
Yeah.
cash back on any purchases that could be considered a mineral.
Yeah, only at Kroger though.
Yeah. Rocks. Salt.
It's mostly
lot
gonna be
of salt.
salt.
It's
It's a
gonna
big
be
deal.
salt.
It's where the word salary comes from. It's a big deal, guys. So head to the website, check out the financial page. We have
Stock
a lot
up
of
on your
really,
salt. Stock up on your salt with that card, guys.
and that's a free tip.
We
you don't
know
even
you-
need to
exactly.
subscribe for that one. That's a free tip.
Free tip.
Yeah.
Not advice, though. Not financial advice.
No, we are not
No,
lawyers.
We are not financial advisors or lawyers. So if you come after us, we'll have to send you to our 3 lawyers, which were
Yes.
Black, something else, Pedro.
No,
What were all their names?
See,
Yeah, I
guess
don't know.
yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just say to anybody listening to this right now, if you're listening to this, send this podcast to somebody else that, maybe send it to 5 friends or something, and then just because keep it going, like put the word out there. A
And-
lot of podcasts grow through word of mouth, and it's
Yeah.
like imagine, because if you make it popular, you can say that you were around back when it wasn't. And so that, you'll be able to lord that over your friends. Like, oh, I
Exactly.
listened back in the beginning.
If you tell one friend, then they tell one friend,
Right. That's
then the
exponential
savings
growth.
come back to you.
Yeah, there's a loyalty program.
They-
There is a
Not an
rewards.
MLM. It's
Yeah.
not an MLM.
There's just a referral bonus. You get a referral bonus if you refer your podcast to somebody else and
Yeah.
they subscribe. Yeah,
You're down the pipeline.
Yeah.
But it's not a triangle. It's not a pyramid. It's a flat line that kind of curves up to a point.
yeah. It's a triangular prism. It's like
It's a line that with a vertex on the line that is then pulled up.
yeah.
And-
It's like a cone.
All angles equal 180 degrees or 360. Fuck, I don't remember.
We're floundering. We're floundering.
You guys, don't check my trigonometry. Oh no, we're pilfering this. um, yeah, I'll reiterate what Christian said. Thanks, guys, for listening, and it's been a good first year. We have a lot of you guys there, cowboys out on the range, and we want to make sure that you don't get let out of pasture, that you stay in the fences. We'll have dogs by the fences so you
Yeah.
can't escape.
Guarding
Yeah,
24/7.
Come on back. Come on
Metaphorically.
back, y'all. Yeah, come
Yeah,
on back now.
come on back. It's Southern hospitality.
Come on
Come
back,
in.
but get along, little doggies.
Yeah, get alone, little doggies. Purchase a loan through us, little doggies. Yeah, well, thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you next year.
See you next year.
See everyone in the new year.
New Year, yay!
Yay.
Whee!
Woohoo.
Yee! Uh-oh, you thought the podcast was over. Well, it kind of is. This is Matt, and I just wanted to say once more, thank you for making 2022 a great year for this podcast. You cow folk out there have done nothing but wonderful things, and the feedback we have been getting from y'all is just super amazing, and we feel very lucky to have y'all listening. Also wanted to give one more shout out to the Podfix Network for being so supportive this year and really helping us grow as a podcast, and also give you guys a CTA in the biz. They call that a call to action to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. That really helps with numbers, ratings, all of that stuff. It really helps. So if you could go ahead and do that. I know it's kind of a pain. You got to sign in and do all that stuff. But if you are connected to your thing and it like logs you in automatically, please just say, great show. Doesn't have to be anything. You don't have to spend a long time. You can. I don't, it's the rating and the review is what really helps. But thanks again for listening. And 2023 has a lot in store for us three at Wallares. And I hope you all are along with us for the ride. Have a happy holidays, and we'll see you then. Bye.